They're from people climbing up the trees with spikes to cut down the palms so that they won't fall on you as you're at the Sunday service and nobody gets sued. And a lot of the palms have coconuts, and if you leave the coconuts and they fall, it hurts. And people have been killed by falling coconuts. So they crawl up. When I was growing up in North Dakota again, I made a tree fort, and I would pound nails into the outside of a tree to get up to my tree fort. And my dad kept saying, "Brian, you're going to kill that tree." Because normal trees, they die on the inside, and their living part is on the outside. But a palm tree is just the opposite. All this abuse on the outside, their spikes making all these holes, doesn't affect the palm tree because it has a living heart. The inside is alive, but the outside isn't affected by the abuse. Soon, this week, Jesus would find out, and he knew the people were expecting an outward king. They wanted somebody to rule over them physically, when he was coming to be an eternal king, a king of people's hearts. And as you know, did any of you see The Passion of Christ? Came out a few years back, and I had a hard time watching that because it so just realistically betrayed Christ being just flogged. And they just, every time they would take that whip and hit him another time, I would just cringe, and there was blood and skin flying, and I had to close my eyes several times because it was just too much to take to see a physical being going through this, and yet he was doing it for love. And after all that, what he went through, he still had a heart. It didn't matter what they did to his body, because his heart was alive. He knew his mission, and he went out and did it. 2 Corinthians 4:16 says that though the outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. And I'm telling you, when I get up in the morning and look in the